Let's make this quick and dirty dogwood mallet. Starting with this stick of firewood, I'm going to use the end without the big knot. Clamping it securely, I'm going to be sure to use the correct saw to cut greenwood. Haha, just kidding. That's better. It was fun to break out this old buck saw that I hardly ever get a chance to use. Locating the hole for the handle. And this will be a bit of an unorthodox construction method, as we'll see. Boring out the hole with the brace and bit, it's easy to get the hole going wonky. So I'm going to stand off one side, do a few turns of the crank, and then I stand 180 degrees out and do a few more turns until I have the depth I want. And that helps to cancel out any misalignment. A lot of woodworkers don't even know these exist. This is a tap for wood, and I'm going to cut female threads into that socket. They work better in dry wood, but they also work in green wood. They just tend to clog up more, so you have to back it out and clean out these flutes a few times. Looking good. I chose hackberry for the handle because it's fairly soft and lightweight, yet very resilient. I also made sure to choose something that's very dry. This stock is from 8 years ago. The mallet headpiece still has full moisture, and that moisture is going to transfer to this dry wood and cause it to swell, really locking that handle in there. Once the end is shaped down to the right diameter, I can start cutting the male threads. It can be really hard to see the friction marks where the lead collar of the die is binding. Some scribbled on pencil lead will transfer to the workpiece and make it a lot easier to see where to remove material. Gauging the depth lets me know when to stop cutting those male threads. The way the tap is designed, it doesn't cut the threads all the way to the bottom of the socket. So I have to remove the threads from that top end of the handle, otherwise they'll just bind up in there. I also don't want to cut the male threads all the way to the outside edge of the mallet head because the threads themselves are effectively score lines that weaken the wood there. So in that zone of high stress there, I'm going to remove the female threads from the inside of the mallet head. Before installing the handle, I'm just going to trim it to length and crudely straighten it. Only after the handle is torqued tightly into its forever home am I actually going to shape it. This is because I bored that socket freehand by eyeball and it may be slightly out of alignment. Leaving the handle oversized and shaping it after install lets me correct any misalignments after the fact. Only thing left is to chamfer the head and a little bit on the end of the handle. There we have it. Let's see if it works. Wax hard, wax good.
It's so big. It's just so big.